Welcome back to Breaking Waves. We are still in Barra Navidad, Mexico, where Ben and I have been working hard to prepare the boat for our upcoming passage across the Pacific to French Polynesia. The time has come, however, for us to leave the comfort of a marina, hoist our sails, and test out all our new upgrades. We are back on the water. I'm Alie, by the way. This is Ben, and you are watching Breaking Waves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We are leaving bar. We're getting off the dock. Full-time anchorers again. Got mixed emotions about it. At times I really didn't want to be in Barra, and at times I really enjoyed being here. I'm ready to go, but yeah, we're gonna miss this place. It's been good to us. It's been quite convenient here in the marina with the resort and the gym and the surf break right there. It's been fun to hang with Bill and Grace. We love Dino, the harbor master, Poncho, boat worker, Gustavo at the pool, Ruben, the water guy. Lots of cool people here, Andreas. So yeah, a little sad to be leaving, but hey, that's the lifestyle. It's time to move on. It's time to get off the dock.
Don't be, as Jamie told me once, don't be sad that we're leaving, be happy that we met.
It's another gray day here. This is like 3 days in a row. It's supposed to be gray tomorrow too, so not like Mexico this time of year. But we're gonna have to get used to making our own power again, keeping our solar panels clean and being conservative with our energy and our water and turning the Starlink off at night. We got to get back into cruiser mode now.
Yeah, bye, bud. It's been fun.
Guys, see you in a couple weeks or a week, whenever.
I'm leaving right now.
The weather systems in this part of Mexico are similar to BC. Northwesterlies mean sun, and wind from the south brings rain. So today's rare overcast and gray means that a switch is coming, and we have a weather window to head north, hopefully without bashing into it.
Hello, this is Kiana. We just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for having us. And if Dino's there, can you please say goodbye to him for Ben and Alie?
Hasta luego! So goodbyes were said, and on we went to Chamela, then on to La Cruz, which will be our last stop to provision, go to some seminars, and check out before the big crossing.
Bye, Barra. So now we're heading north again for the first time
In a year!
since we left Canada, really, other than just booting up to Santa Catita.
Since we came down before hurricane season.
Since we left Canada, we haven't really had north in any meaningful way. But we're heading north. Gonna get as far as we can today. The problem with going north around here is that the winds usually come from the north. So we're hoping the winds stay light. We'll probably end up motoring most of the way to Chamela, hopefully. If the wind pick up too much and we're just bashing into it, we're going to go to Tenecatita, which is only 10 miles away. Chamela is 30. And then the goal here is to get back to La Cruz, back to Puerto Vallarta on, I think 2 or 3 days from now. It's supposed to be a pretty light wind day. And that's about all you can hope for. The odds of getting like a downwind or a broad reach or a beam reach back north is pretty low. You're probably going to be bashing into it. But you never know. We might be able to sail part or some of the way. For now, we just want to get off the dock, get back on the hook, make a little progress north, and then I think in 2 days, we'll probably try to punch the rest of the way up to La Cruz. I'm hoping we get a chance to test pilot our new beautiful hydrovane, but as of right now, we got no wind. Man, any sadness I had just kind of went away. I'm stoked to be up the dock.
Me too.
The water looks super blue and beautiful, and I want to go fishing.
I want to go where I can swim off the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of fishing, that's what I would cover.
Love the look of that wind vane.
I love that it's bright red.
Yeah.
Like you can see it from anywhere, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have a hydro vane. I forgot. Ooh, only cool people have hydro vanes.
It's like the jerry cans.
Yeah.
When you got jerry cans on your boat, you know those people are going somewhere.
Somewhere. You see a hydro vane on a boat, you know people are going somewhere.
We're going somewhere. Do we need to change out some of that line? I feel like it sat in the sun for a long time at the marina. Shit, I meant to buy a new rod while we were there. We're going to PB.
Yeah. Got a handline. Yeah, this rod is good.
It's getting pretty janky. Some of the eyelets are busted. Like, I don't trust.
It's real though.
The reel's good, yeah.
We're back on the water.
Allie's living in her Disney princess world yet again.
I was telling Calico that they were like, how do you come up with this stuff? And I was like, I just picture the world in Disney and Dr. Seuss and
Writes itself.
right, it's
Allie had just not even finished letting the line out, and now she's not sure if she's got a fish or if it's just a little, we're a little out of practice.
yeah. Or I was like, I thought it was the bottom because it was going out and then it just snagged on something, but it's pretty deep to the bottom.
That would be the fastest fish ever. Looks like it is caught. Grab something. Oh, you got fish! That was the fastest fish I've ever seen caught.
A skipjack!
Nice. That was so fast.
You want to keep it?
No, it's too small. I mean, is that any good eating?
Yeah, we've had them before. That was the fastest fish. Okay, where do I put it? In the cockpit? In our nice spring cockpit?
You're a fisherman, you know what to do.
Okay.
Alright, so we just let that little guy go. Got the line back in the water, see if we can get something a little bigger.
From Navidad to Chamela is about 35 nautical miles, which would still leave 95 more to go on Tula Cruise, but any amount behind us counts when our weather window is only 1 day. Our weather window on the forecast looked out of season and confused and weird, so we weren't sure that what we wanted would even come to fruition. In which case, Chamela is also the last anchorage on the way up that we deemed good enough to hole up in if we did have to wait out a couple days.
All right, so we are about a half an hour from Chamela. Wind picked up as forecasted. We got 30 knots on the nose. Just sort of bashing our way into it. Not exactly the idyllic first sail off the dock, but we knew this was going to be the case. Cloudy, headwinds. It does not feel like Mexico at all. Feels like the Pacific Northwest. Motoring. But now we're another 30 miles up the coast on the way back to where we gotta go, in the direction that's harder to go. So nice to tick that box off, and we'll get a rest day tomorrow, and then we'll do it again for like 3 times as long the next day.
I'm so excited to be somewhere new. It's been a while since we shifted. Also, this looks really pretty here. There's a really, really nice beach there. The sand looks almost white. rocky cliffs and stuff. And I hope it's sunny tomorrow. So it'll be fun to do some exploring. Yeah.
You got some blackheads on your nose.
Why not? So that's wrong.
Yeah.
It is blowing pretty good here. I kind of feel like our anchorage won't be super calm. We'll see, but
No, I think it's good in north winds.
yeah. Also, it's blowing 22, 25-ish still, but I will say it's a really warm wind. I used to watch other YouTube people being like, how are they wearing a t-shirt when it looks that windy? But the wind
You're wearing a
is
sweatshirt.
warm. Yeah. Right? This little outcrop would be such good spring. There's an island right there. Cave.
Woo! We are back on the hook. We got steak dinner getting going. Allie's getting the surfboards out of the way so we can get our hatches opened up in the V-berth. Because one thing we've been missing the most while being in a marina is the breeze. Look at this. You're always facing into the wind. You can just get like a nice air across your face. It's so critical in Mexico.
We're somewhere new. We are somewhere new.
We have moved the boat to a different location that's not 10 miles away. It's 30 miles away.
I mean, it's still pretty close, but just nice to be somewhere new again. I like the dock. Like, we made friends and stuff, but I was just starting to feel like, restless, ready to go. And we're finally, it feels like we're cruising again. Like, we're on the move. We're checking out new places. We go where the wind goes. It's just nice.
Yeah. I was saying to Alie earlier, this feels like the first time ever for me that I don't have like a work deadline. I do have work stuff to do still, but not the way I usually do. I'm not on vacation. I'm off work, and we don't have anywhere to be in particular. We're not like rushing to get somewhere. Like, this is what cruising is supposed to feel like. And for me, this is honestly the first time in like 4 or 5 years that I've ever really felt this. It's pretty cool.
We had to earn it with working from anchorages. Working remotely because we don't have trust funds or OnlyFans like people are so
Like everyone
sure.
assumes on
like
Instagram.
Some people are so sure that we do.
And
I would have a lot more money if that was the case.
yeah, you don't have any money. We don't. Neither one of us have any money. Now that I'm not working, we're
but-
fucking broke.
Yes.
All right, so Chamela looks like pretty much every other Mexican anchorage we've ever been to. Almost to a T. There's always like
It's got some Baja vibes.
there's always like the headlands on the left, and then like the river mouth up front, and then the beach to the right.
beach with like very few houses.
Yeah, it's always sort of the same sitch.
Oh, baby. Okay. What is that?
Cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce. Mm. That's so
All
good.
right.
Well, we put in a morning of work, computer work, and we are only in Chamela for one night. So we're gonna go check out the town. Hopefully here for only one night if the weather turns out to be what it is supposed to be tomorrow. So Ben's getting the dinghy down. We'll have to inflate it, bail it, and then we're gonna head into town and see what's happening. It's really windy right now. I think it's like probably 20 knots of wind in the anchorage, and there's yellowtail, like big, like foot long plus yellowtail just jumping around the boat. I wanted to go fishing so bad, but it just would be so uncomfortable in this wind. But maybe if we don't sail out of here tomorrow, we'll just go fishing. But anyways, I'm excited to go to town, see what it's like, explore somewhere new that I've never been, and we'll bring you along.
that light I have to put on you now. 4:30 in the morning. It's raining here in Chamela, Mexico, which it never rains in Mexico. Not in this part of Mexico, not this time of year. So that's a little weird. But it's also the reason why we're carrying on.
Stay tuned for next week's episode where we wake up nice and early to catch the weather system north. Will it even show up? Who knows? But we need to shake out our sails and test out our new hydrovane. So back on the water we go. Hit subscribe if you haven't already and head over to Patreon to show us some love. See you next week.
I mean, we don't want it in very far. Maybe go down with it.
Fine.
Is that fine?
Maybe a little more.